Hi everyone, this is Caroline with You Are Created Beautifully. Thank you for coming onto my page. Today I will be showing you how to make a money crown. Please stay tuned so you can see how I made it. Here are our supplies. You'll need dollar bills, some rubber bands, some type of card so you can flatten out the folds, and not shown on here, but you'll need some tie wraps. First thing you want to do is divide your stack of dollars into two. And the reason why you are going to divide these into two is because you want to fold some of them using the front side with George Washington, and then the other half with the back side. And you are just going to fold all of these dollar bills long way, as you can see I'm doing here. Now let's just start with our first one. As you can see, that fold right in the middle. We're going to take that long side and fold it into the middle. And you see why I got the card is because it helps me to flatten out the dollar bill. Then I'm going to take the other side and fold it into the middle as well. And then you just close it up. Now, the side that I want on the outside is the side that says, "In God We Trust." So that's what I'm showing you here up close. And I'm going to fold that so that it's on the outside. Using the card to flatten it out again. And then I'm going to take the two ends and fold them into the center, as you can see here. Close it up. And just showing you again, you want the words to be printed on the outside of this type of fold. That is one. $45 more. I'm going to repeat this step just in case you didn't get it the first time. Folding the long way, you're going to take the two outer ends and fold it into the center. Making sure that the words are on the outside, fold it in half. And then taking the two ends and folding it into the center. Now remember, half of your dollar bills will be folded this way with the words printed on the outside. Now the other half, you're going to fold it first the same way into the center. But on this side, you want to make sure that that green symbol is on the outside. And then we're going to fold the two ends into the center. Now check again to make sure that you're folding it so the right side is out. The emblem and then the numbers will be there. Let's do it all over again just to make sure we know what we're doing. We're confident in how we're folding all of these dollar bills. So you want that emblem on the outside and the numbers. Then you're going to fold the two ends into the middle. Now, after you have finished folding all of the dollar bills like this, you want to place them under something that's heavy so that they can truly sit in their form. And as you can see here, half of them are with the green emblem and the other half have kind of like a half circle, you'll see. Now, this is the correct way, and that is the wrong way we want to weave the dollar bills in. You can see the difference here. It's just that one has multiple folds versus the other one has a few folds. Now taking two opposite ends, two opposite dollar bills the way we folded them, you're going to weave them together, sending them through the side that has the fewer folds. You're going to really want to watch this video versus just hearing me talk, because I think it's going to make more sense that way. So that's your first fold. And here we are entering in some more folds. And as you can see that there is a very clear pattern. On one side, you'll have all the green emblems. And on the other side, you can see these half circles that are going to start forming. Here is up close of how you know if you're doing it correctly. Now you see here, I'm showing you how that's incorrect, because you want them all facing the same direction. Now here is the right way. I just flipped the dollar bill over and I sent it through. Now, as you're weaving them through, you'll notice that if you send $1 bill in from the top, the next time you'll have to send it through the bottom, and it's gonna go back and forth. So now I need it to go through the top again, as you can see there. And you're gonna go in back and forth. Now we're gonna weave it from the bottom. See? Sending it through, and you wanna make sure that when it gets to the top, the emblem is showing. Follow the pattern. Okay, here everything is done, and we wanna close up the crown. Really visually see what I'm doing. I'm trying, the two ends, I'm pulling out the folds of the dollar bill. So you can see there. And I'm just gonna send it through the top of the other side. So I'm closing up the crown at this point. And when I send it through, I'm just gonna refold it and stuff it back in. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm just folding it and tucking the ends back inside. You'll know what I'm talking about as you make your crown. You're just closing it up. And you'll be visually, you can't tell that that's the end of the crown. You see there? So now that we have our crown all closed up, we are going to start working on the origami flowers that are in the front. Now these type of flowers, they say are from Guam. It's a Guam style of origami. And so I'm using the one to be my side guides. And then I'm folding it in half the long way. And then I'm gonna try to make a triangle on either end, on the short ends. You wanna make sure that the folds are very sharp here. Trying to make them as even as possible. Now I'm gonna, what I consider the long end still, I'm gonna fold it into the center. You can see there. Taking the other end, and we're just gonna close it up, as you could see. Then we're gonna close it up. That is one part, and you're gonna try to have something weighed in. Now for each flower, you're gonna need 3 of these. So again, on the 2 sides, I'm just using the word 1 to be my guide. And so I'm folding those parts in on the short ends. Folding it long way, all the way halfway down, fully fold it. And then on the short ends, I'm gonna try to make a triangle. Make sure that these are as sharp as possible because it just looks so much more pretty. I'm gonna fold it the long way. And you can decide if you want more flowers on your crown, you could definitely add more. If you only want it 1, each flower again needs 3 of these folded dollar bills. And when you have 3 ready, with the fold facing upward, you're gonna take 3 of those together, fold it in half, just so you know where the center is. You're just gonna take a small rubber band and you're just going to wrap it around 2 times is sufficient. Once that's done, you just wanna make sure that it is the center. You're just gonna flatten out each of what I would say are considered petals. And the more you flatten it out, the bigger your flower is gonna be. And if you want it smaller, you're just not gonna flatten out that center. And that's 1 flower. On my crown, I am having 3 flowers. So we're now to attach the flowers to the crown, I'm just gonna use a very small tie wrap. sending it through where the rubber band meets the dollar bills. And then I'm just gonna push it to the back so that it's not visible or that you can't see it. Just like you see there. Now you can attach it with string or rubber bands. I'm just using a tie wrap because it's so much easier. I'm showing you just to easily attach to it, and then you're gonna use scissors and you're gonna cut off that end. And you can decide where you want to position the flowers on your crown. And like I said, maybe you prefer to just have one flower there. It's all up to you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. You really do not want to miss. And this is the finished product. I really enjoyed how it came out. And this is for my nephew, and it's celebrating his heritage of his Guamanian side and his Polynesian side. And I just really liked how it turned out. And I totally think you can duplicate this by watching this video. My sister-in-law made a beautiful lei, which will be at the end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to come back. Bye.